Salem, Oregon, coming to you live from Corbin University with Mike Ponce. I'm Jordan Keegan, and this is The Mike Jordan Show.
Alrighty, baby. We're live.
We are live.
We're live for the second episode. It's been a while.
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
2 weeks. About laid about 4 days in bed. For a week straight. Had some problems with getting the camera, but we're here. So welcome back to the Mike Jordan Show. I'm Mike Ponce.
I'm Jordan Keegan.
And we have a good episode lined up for you guys today.
Yeah. So like Mike said, he was sick a lot last week, so we couldn't put out a video. So sorry to our really loyal viewers. I know you guys were really looking forward to that highlight of your week. But this is going to be our first topic show. And we're going to be talking about girls and relationships and just stuff like that. I guess why girls?
Why girls? Well, I think Jordan. Well, first of all, Jordan has a girlfriend.
I do. I have a girlfriend.
And it's something we talk about a lot. We talk about this quite often. Obviously, we joke about me being single all the time on the show, and it's only been one episode. So, but yeah, it was at the beginning of the school year. It was pretty rough for Jordan, and then for me as well. So it was just something we're always talking about girls, and our issues with girls, I guess you could say. So why not talk about girls, I guess would be the question.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we talk about them so much to each other.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, guys talk about girls a lot.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised, but
I mean, I think girls know that we talk about them.
they might, but I don't think they quite know how much we talk about girls. Like,
yeah.
So yeah, I guess we're talking about girls. So a couple weeks ago.
Oh, we're starting there, huh?
Yeah, it's story time. Mike and I, we were going to Chick-fil-A. We were gonna go to the airport, drop Joel off, our videographer, for our first episode. And so we stopped at Chick-fil-A because it's what you do. And
for those of you watching not in Oregon, we only have one Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, there's like one or two here.
One or two, so it's always a trip.
It's a special occasion, eating fast food.
Before practice,
Before practice.
2 hours.
So we get in there, we're waiting in line, and what happens, Mike?
So we all pull in, and I see a girl, and for some reason I told the guys that, oh, look at this girl, she's beautiful, and that was my first mistake. Mistake number one is not telling your boys about the pretty girl you just saw. And so I walk up to the guys, and they're like, dude, ask her out.
And she
ask
works
her
there.
number. Yeah,
she works there.
She works at Chick-fil-A. And they're like, dude, ask for her number and all this. And they're trying to peer pressure me into doing it. And so I go up and order, and we grab our food, and we're sitting down. The whole conversation is basically about me asking this girl out or her number. And me, I've never done this before. I've never done this. So I'm sitting there just really nervous, shaking in my chair. And I don't even remember what happened after that. It was, Joel and Jordan were just coming up with ideas.
We're kind of saying things like, dude, you're probably never going to see her again. Just trying to justify it or a reason for him to ask this girl out or ask for her number. And so we're like, all right. We have this piece of paper. Ask her for a pen. But she never walks by our table. So that didn't work out. And then for some reason, I was like, well, why don't you just give her your Instagram handle? I later found out this is not how girls want to be approached. We'll talk about that. But so I guess we convinced Mike to do that because it seems lower risk than asking for a number at the time.
Yeah.
So Mike's like, well, if it's meant to happen, it'll happen. And then he's like, but she hasn't walked by. And then right after he says that,
She walks by. And as she walks by, I guess she was walking over towards the trash can. She was throwing stuff away. And I was just about done with my food. So for some reason, I got up at the same time as her. And I go to dump my stuff. And as I'm dumping, as I'm dumping my stuff, I just awkwardly I'm dumping my stuff. She's right next to me. She's on my right, and I'm dumping my stuff. I'm like, hey, do you have an Instagram? And in the moment, I just realized how awkward that really sounded. And she's like, no, not at the moment. And to my left was my friend Joel, the videographer, and I was just low-key hoping he would just step in for some reason. And after that, I didn't say anything at all. I just kind of walked away. And the whole thing was just awkward, so I just walked away, grabbed Jordan's keys, just ran to the car, and just laid there the whole way there. And that was it.
Yeah.
It backfired. And, yeah, that was our experience at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Mike was heartbroken.
Yeah.
Playing the weekend on the way back.
Yeah, it was.
That's how you know.
I called his girlfriend.
Yeah, so he calls my girlfriend, and he's like, was this the right thing to do? Or we just explained the thing. She's like, why did you ask for her Instagram?
So, okay, first of all, I have to say the reason why I trusted Jordan with this is obviously he's the only one in a relationship at the moment. So, I didn't think I would trust Joel because he's not in a relationship, but I figured, why not? So I went with Jordan's advice, and it didn't work out.
Yeah, I know.
And
terrible wingman.
It turns out that the best option was to go with the phone number.
Yeah, so we're on the phone, and she says, no, that's weird. She's like, that just makes you sound like a thirsty guy. And
yeah, that just made me feel completely
like,
worse.
She's like, no, just ask for the phone number because it makes it seem like you're not just like caring about how they look or whatever. And we're like, oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. But
I mean, I'm just, apart from being a really awkward guy, I just didn't know how to approach the situation. Obviously, I'm asking for their advice, so I literally just asked her, do you have an Instagram? And that was it. So it wasn't really smooth at all.
Yeah.
But I guess, like they say, YOLO.
And it's a learning experience. So we know next time.
I don't think there's going to be a next time.
There's going to be a next time. Unless Mike gets a girlfriend before the next time we find someone out in public.
But just a little... I'm not as desperate as they make me out to be.
Yeah, it's true. He's not.
It's just kind of like a running little bit we have going on in our friend group.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of funny. So just a little statement there.
Mike doesn't tell us to try and get him a girlfriend.
I'm just chilling. I could care less if I have a girlfriend or not. But yeah. So that's the story at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of a perfect segue into girls.
Yeah, I mean, girls can ruin your life, as we saw with Mike, or
they can make it better. Like
they can make it so much better, as
Jordan.
we see with me.
The next time we have a good idea for our next couple episodes.
Yeah, at some point, we're gonna get my girlfriend Sammy on the show, and we're gonna do a Who Knows Jordan Better?
Yeah.
Mike or Sammy. So
I think I'm gonna win.
It's gonna be a good contest. I feel like both know different parts of me.
Yeah.
Like,
I've known him longer though.
She definitely doesn't know what my FIFA team is, but Mike probably doesn't know, like, I don't know, some random thing. Like,
I mean, I've been asking you random things.
Yeah. Ever since we had this idea, they've both been asking me like these random questions.
Yeah.
What's your favorite color? What's my favorite color?
I know what his favorite music is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm sure she does too. Anyways, that's gonna be our little thing. A couple episodes from now.
Yeah, it'll be a little different, but it'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So make sure to tune into that. And I just want to thank everyone who did come back and watch this second episode.
Yeah.
I appreciate your support on the first episode. Please go subscribe and follow our Instagram page as well. We'll be having some updates. We shot a couple promo videos for the channel that we might be getting up within the next week. But just expect this episode to come up on Wednesday or Tuesday. Maybe a little earlier as well. So just want to thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, so I guess moving forward with this conversation, like, what qualities do you look for in a girl?
Qualities.
Doesn't work at Chick-fil-A.
Doesn't work at Chick-fil-A. Apparently doesn't have an Instagram. No, I think over the years I've just come to realize that if I can be around a person and be myself without them judging me is the most important thing. Someone I can just talk to and just be myself is just something I want. I think if we share the same passions like soccer or like comics, like Marvel and stuff like that, that's something that I'd love to share with. Other than that, I don't really know. I mean, I guess you have a girlfriend, but yeah, why Sammy?
Honestly, I think I liked her so much, just because how kind she is.
Yeah.
Like, I can be kind of a grumpy guy sometimes.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Jordan around campus, if you don't go to Corbin, you'll know that he has an RBF.
Yeah, my face
is just constantly in that little.
I don't look interested or happy until I'm like around someone I know.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I feel bad for people So I work at a casino company, so I deal blackjack, and I kind of have this face where I look so incredibly bored. Whenever people come up to my table to say, "You look bored," I'm like, "Oh, I really wasn't, but I guess thanks for coming." I don't know.
I have no idea how we became friends.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I don't think I have an RBF most of the time, and I'm certainly not smiling all the time either. But
yeah, some people think I just hate
bad.
them.
Yeah. And so
I don't.
But anyways.
Yeah. I don't know, just how kind she is. And then I don't know, she just makes me laugh, and I think I like to laugh. We saw that a lot in the first episode.
Yeah.
I laugh a lot. But yeah, someone who loves God, that's important to me. I guess those are kind of my main three.
Yeah.
So for you, like, what's the purpose of dating? And how has that changed over the years?
I think it's obviously something, for marriage. I don't want to just. I'm in college now, and over the years it's been just kind of, I want a girlfriend, and I went to a public school, so that was kind of like the thing.
Yeah.
And so, and it wasn't. I didn't think about it that way. Like in high school, I wasn't like, oh, I just want a girlfriend. But looking back now, it's just like, oh, it was that. In the moment, it wasn't, but now I think and say, you have a lot going on. You have school, work, soccer, and so a relationship is to make you a better person and to lead you into hopefully a marriage. And so that's my goal for a relationship. And obviously, it's changed over the years because, like I said, that wasn't the goal in high school because it shouldn't be. But yeah, I think that's the goal for me, and I think we've talked about this a lot. I'm assuming it's the same thing for you.
Yeah, I mean, marriage is definitely at this point, I'm not really gonna step into any relationship if I don't feel like I could possibly marry that person. Yeah. That's not always saying like I'm going to marry that person just because I'm dating them.
Yeah.
But I think that just like if you know you're not going to marry that person, there's no reason to continue in a relationship. Yeah. And then, I mean, for me, I had my first girlfriend, I think, in 7th grade. Obviously, I didn't even know why I wanted a girlfriend at that point.
Yeah.
So it's changed a lot.
Yeah, I didn't start dating until, I guess I would say dating until my senior year. I had a thing with a girl my junior year, but it wasn't I get it's this whole thing about labels but I guess we were dating. But I didn't start dating until my senior year. So I never felt like I was ready, and I don't think you'll ever be ready to date or just marry in general, in my opinion. But I don't know. I just started dating late. I had my first kiss my senior year, and I don't know. It's just been a different experience for me because obviously you started dating.
Yeah.
7th grade.
I mean, going to I went to a really small school.
Yeah.
And there's very few people that you're interested in, and very few people that are interested in you. So I don't know. It just kind of seemed like girls were interested in me, and I had this thing. Oh, people said I always went after like the new girl. And it was kind of true. So I don't know. I didn't really like that label for a while, but it was kind of on me. And then it's like, all right, whatever. I don't need to carry that with me into college.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
That's the show. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like.
Wait, are we gonna end it now?
Subscribe.
What time is it? Oh, 2:13.
Yeah. All right.
We could end it now.
Yeah, we should probably end it now.
Well, that's gonna be the show.
That's the show.
Sorry for the short one.
Yeah, a little bit longer than the last one, but I don't know. They'll just keep getting longer. We're getting more comfortable in front of the camera and just doing this in general. So.
I would say we were a lot more comfortable today than we
definitely,
were.
for some reason. But
yeah. It's probably because we don't have an actual videographer today.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit easier when someone's not watching you.
Yeah. Also, we don't actually own a camera ourselves, so that's going to be part of the reason why we don't film sometimes. We have all of this, and this is... Some of it's art. Like, this is ours. Mm-hmm. Most of it's ours. The only thing we don't own is a camera, so it's going to make it difficult. And we're not trying to make excuses. It's just we don't actually own a camera.
We're busy people, too.
Busy,
so,
yeah. And we're broke college students, so we can't
we're broke. We're not buying a camera right now.
We're not buying a camera anytime soon. So the reason why this is short is because we need to give this back sometime soon. So, I hope you took a little bit from today. And we hope to go a little deeper, but... That's it. That's all the time we have.
Yep. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, tell all your friends. This has been The Mike Jordan Show.
Peace.
Beautiful.
I fought Kim Kardashian once. Didn't go well for her. Yeah, I ate candy canes in October. It's no big deal, really. So there I was, peeing on the side of the road.
Do you brush your teeth in the shower?
You ever kissed a bear?
No.
Neither have I.
Just something about feet, man.
I just really, really love oatmeal.